everybody, Laura with Quarterback K9 Training. Wanted to orient you to the Mini Educator e-collar. This is probably the most common collar that we use, common e-collar that we use with our clients. So I just want to show you this model and all the different buttons and everything on it. So when you get your package, you're going to have a receiver, you're going to have a collar, a charger. So this is going to plug into both the collar and the receiver, plug into the wall to charge them up. A lanyard that you can attach to the receiver to wear around your neck if you want. You're going to have a few little bags here. You're going to have an extra set of contact points. So the contact points that the collar comes with are short hair, regular contact points like this. And the other contact points, the extra set in the box, is for long hair. So if you have a husky, if you have a retriever, anything like that that has longer hair, you want to swap out the contact points. And the way you do that in this other little bag, so this little tool here, and if you guys can see that, that's like a little, I guess, little wrench or something, whatever you want to call it. And you would put it around the contact points like this and just twist and they'll come right off, and then you can put the other ones back on and use this to hand tighten them down. So that's what you would use that little guy for. This little clear plastic thing, this is a little tester, so you would put this over the tips of the e-collar, and when it's on, you can press the button and test it, and that will flash red, and so you can tell that it's actually working. It also comes with an owner's manual. Definitely recommend that you read your owner's manual. Also comes with an accessory sheet of different things you can buy. So you can actually buy other contact points. You can buy hypoallergenic contact points. You can buy thick hair contact points if you've got a dog with really thick hair. It also comes with a warranty registration card. There's a 2-year warranty on these. The serial number is the second number down here on the box. So the first number is the model number, ET300, and the second number is your serial number, and that's the number that you want to register. So the first thing you want to do is turn on the receiver, and the way you do that, there's 2 buttons on the back. You see there's a big button and a small button. You're going to hold down that big button just like so until the front flashes ON, and when it says on, then you take your finger off, and this is usually what you see on the screen here. So on the screen, you're going to see it flashing 1D. That just means one dog. This is a 1-dog unit. It's a 0 right now because that's the intensity. The dial is up here. So as you twist the dial, you'll see the number will change. It also has an M and a C on either side of it. That's the mode that you want to use in our training. That means that this black button here is momentary and the red button is continuous. If that ever changes, it shouldn't change when you're charging your unit overnight and everything, but if it ever changes, you can use this little button on the back here, the button that says M and C, and you can easily change the mode. So if you press that once, you see it just says M. If you press it again, it will say C, and if you press it again, it will say MC, and that's the mode. You always want to keep it in the MC mode. The button over here on the right is vibrate. It also has a T on it, and I just use it to test since we don't really use the vibrate mode with dogs because you can't control the intensity. It's just one intensity. It kind of freaks dogs out usually. So what I'll do is just use that to test and make sure that the unit's on. And I forgot to tell you guys, so after you turn this on, super important, we all forget at one point or the other, super important to link up the receiver and the collar. And the way you do that, so you see there's a little red dot here on the collar. I don't know if you guys can see that little red dot. And there's a little red dot on the side of the receiver. So these 2 red dots are magnets. You want to hold them over each other until you see a flash of green on the collar, just like so. And then the collar will start flashing green. So the way you test it, to get back to my original point here, the way you test it is by holding down the vibrate button, and this will vibrate just like a pager or a cell phone. So then you know the unit's working also. When I charge it at night, I always just do the reverse and I turn it off. So you hold those 2 red dots over each other until you see the collar flash red, and then you hold down the big button on the back until it says OF. There There we go, and then that turns that off. Then you would plug the charger into the receiver and the collar. So you want to charge both of them together. And then you just plug that right into the wall. Charge them overnight. I usually charge them every other day. If you ever see the receiver or the collar start to blink orange and red, you definitely need, it's time to charge them. They will usually be blinking green when you're using them. So you can always tell if it started to blink yellow or red, it's definitely time to charge it. One other feature I want to show you is a really neat feature. It's a light feature on the collar. So this is on, this is all synced up. If you press this big button in the back just once, watch the collar here, I just press it once and it starts flashing. I press it once again, solid light, press it once again, and it goes off. So that's this big button in the back there. You just press it once, flashing, once solid, once off. So it's a really great feature for nighttime. And I think that's it. So that is your Mini Educator e-collar. If you guys have any questions, just let me know.